Welcome to the 2016 North American International Auto Show, also known as the Detroit Auto Show. And this is the biggest show of the year for North America. Behind me is my favorite vehicle, what I think is the most impressive reveal of this year, which is the 2018 Lexus LC500. This will be a production vehicle. This is basically based on the largest wheelbase sedan that they have, but it's an all-new platform designed to compete with vehicles like the BMW 6 Series. While the LC500 is the highlight of the show, I'm going to walk you through the rest of it, show you what we liked and didn't like. The BMW M2 has a tough act to follow as the successor to the much-acclaimed BMW 1M. Of all the new vehicles shown at this year's auto show, this is the one I most look forward to driving on the track. Our expectations are high for arguably the most engaging vehicle in BMW's lineup. Walk through VW's booth in Detroit and you'll find some cool cars, but you won't find any clean diesels. Instead, it's all about electrification these days with VW and this Tiguan GTE concept, which is probably 90% of what we'll see when it comes to market in the next year or so. Porsche debuts the turbocharged 911 Carrera and Carrera S in North America, marking a new era for the premier sports car brand in the world. Purists may cringe at the thought of no longer offering a normally aspirated 911, but it's hard to argue with the numbers. For a year, we've seen the Lincoln Continental concept, but in Detroit this week, we finally got to see the production version. Not quite as ominous as the concept, but nevertheless, a great step for Lincoln. We'll see if they can make a dent in the segment which is dominated by the S-Class. Infiniti is on a mission to become a top 5 luxury brand in America, and with models like the all-new Q60 Coupe, they just might get there. It's a real stunner for a competitive segment, but will its mechanics have the chops to compete with the BMW 4 Series? Stay tuned. Volvo is a car company on a roll with several awards for the XC90 launched last year. Now it's following up with a full-size luxury sedan which technically replaces the S80, but quite honestly is a completely new car with a similar interior to the XC90, which combines simplicity with elegance. Last year, Buick showed the Avenir concept, and it was the talk of the show. This year's concept, the Avista, promises a more realistic glimpse into Buick's design future. There's a new player in the luxury market, and it was launched in Detroit. Genesis will be the luxury division of Hyundai, challenging the traditional players with aggressive pricing and elegant styling. Who says hatchbacks are dead in America? Not Chevy. The second-gen Cruze will also be offered as a sexy and sporty 5-door hatchback. Great news for enthusiasts who can appreciate the benefits of this body style. Mercedes was so eager to unveil the all-new E-Class that they did it the night before the show opened. This critical model just took a giant leap forward with a high-tech interior, world-class styling, and an all-new plug-in hybrid model. Enthusiasts love the Audi Allroad because in essence, it's an all-wheel drive off-road wagon that handles like a performance sedan. This beauty will feature a new lighter chassis, updated styling, and more off-road capability. The Acadia no longer shares a platform with the Chevy Traverse and Buick Enclave. It now sits on a new, lighter, and slightly smaller chassis to distinguish it from its GM siblings. If you drive to your local Dodge or Chrysler dealership, you'll soon notice the Dodge Caravan and Chrysler Town & Country minivans have been discontinued. Chrysler will have an all-new minivan with a resurrected nameplate, the Pacifica. Call it practical, sleek, and sporty, but don't call it a minivan. The Raptor is the ultimate pickup truck with raw power and off-road capability. Ford unveiled the second-generation Raptor, which will feature an aluminum frame and body and a new EcoBoost engine. Add Raptor design cues, and once again Ford demonstrates why it's the king of trucks. Kia is a master at making cool concepts that unfortunately never get built. The Telluride concept represents Kia's vision for future production models with a more pronounced grille and chiseled body panels. Well, Honda has a lot to be excited about with this auto show because they won the North American Car of the Year with the Honda Civic. They also revealed the much anticipated second generation Ridgeline, which I'm standing next to. A lot of us kind of went, huh, when we first saw this. It just doesn't feel like a true truck. We'll see how they do. This is a unibody truck, unlike most other trucks in the industry, which are body on frame. Well, thanks for watching. I'm Ron Doran. We'll see you at the next auto show on The Driver's Seat.